Welcome, everyone. My name is Daniel Preacher, and I am the Healthy Neighborhoods Program Manager with Community Building Partnership of Stark County. Thank you all for coming to our 2023 Celebration of Neighborhoods event and meet the candidates. I want all of you to give our neighborhood associations and our incumbents and candidates a big round of applause.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maureen Austin. I'm the Executive Director of Community Building Partnership of Stark County. I just want to thank you all for being here tonight. This is our second annual Celebration of Neighborhoods event. I don't know if folks could kind of catch all of the opening remarks that Daniel Preacher gave. We're part of the Stark County Neighborhood Collaborative, which is a collaboration among the Stark Community Foundation, Community Building Partnership, and Stark County Neighborhood Associations. The collaboration emphasizes collaboration among partners. It takes a village to be doing the work that we're doing. Also, the use of data to identify local neighborhood needs, assets, and how we can work together to address them. And then we focus on neighborhood level projects to help revitalize our Stark County neighborhoods. So this is our second annual event. Last year we had this event at one location in Canton. This year we're doing it simultaneously in Alliance, Canton, and Massillon. So thank you all, and thank you, our technology folks, for allowing us to be able to do this. I'd like to welcome a few special folks here tonight, and I know I'm not going to catch everybody, but I'd like to welcome the Alliance Mayor, Andy Grove, is here. He'll be speaking soon. We also have Mary Helen Petrus. She's Senior Program Officer with Stark Community Foundation. Amy Schrader's here. She's from University of Mount Union, Regula Center, and do a big part of this building, getting this building kind of running. I'd like to thank Logan McGee and Kyle and everybody from the TV station and Alliance City Schools to help us with our technology tonight. We also have William Shivers. He's our board vice president. He's here tonight. He's also regional president of Farmers National Bank. We have Alliance City Council members here. We have folks here who are meet the candidates tonight. So I'd like to thank our candidates for being out here tonight. A special thank you to our Alliance neighborhood associations. We're working with 3 neighborhood associations in Alliance. Liberty Mirror Image Neighborhood Association is here. Savannah Dobbins. We have Maple Beach Neighborhood Association is here. That's Diana Myers is the contact person. We're also working with Crestwood Association of Neighbors. That would be Tina Williams, who is not here, but with us very much in spirit. Just a little bit about Community Building Partnership. We formed in 2011, so we've been around for about a dozen years. We focus on neighborhood revitalization in Stark County. We started small in a few neighborhoods in Canton. After a few years of kind of honing our program, we expanded to neighborhood associations throughout Canton. I'd like to add that we are a HUD-approved local housing counseling agency, so we serve all residents in Stark County with housing needs. I'm flipping the page on my notes. I'm proud of myself for following my notes. Usually I just stand up and start talking. As part of the Stark County Neighborhood Partnership Collaborative, as I said, we're working with neighborhood associations in Alliance, Canton, and Massillon. We soon will be adding North Canton, so we're hoping to continue to bring more municipalities and villages and towns into this collaborative. Some of the collaborative features, we offer neighborhood leadership training. So as Amy said, folks who want to start a neighborhood association, reach out to us. We'll take you through the neighborhood leadership training. If you're an existing neighborhood association, you can send your residents or officers to the training to learn leadership skills. We offer monthly Healthy Neighborhood Summits, so neighborhood association leaders can gather to get access to guest speakers, community resources, learn about our Healthy Neighborhoods framework. We have an annual training from NeighborWorks America. Those of you that don't know NeighborWorks America, it is a national community and economic development education program. So we're bringing in national level training every year for our neighborhood leaders. As Amy indicated, Stark Community Foundation offers grants every year for neighborhood associations. So we do an annual spring event where we welcome our neighborhood associations and the hard work they're doing and the grants that they're receiving. And then we have this event, which showcases the work that our neighborhoods are doing in the fall. Before I close, I want to recognize our staff. We are a small organization and we do a lot. I want to recognize Daniel Preacher, who you saw previously. He's in Canton. He's our Healthy Neighborhoods Program Manager. Misty Lovejoy is his program assistant. She's actually at the Massillon location tonight. I'd like to recognize Tracy Skipper. She's our Housing Counseling Program Manager. She's also a HUD certified housing counselor who does wonderful work for folks. She's at the Massillon location. Katie Norton is her assistant. She's not with us tonight. She's a University of Mount Union alum, and we're just delighted to have her with us. And then Nicole Allison is our KSU student intern who's working with us this fall. So I just want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all of our partners that work with us. And I want to thank all of you. I want to echo Amy's comments. I want to thank all of you for the work that you're doing to help support our Stark County neighborhoods. So in a few minutes, I think we're going to have our next speaker. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm 𝐀𝐿 Waite, and I'm here with Jack Madison to ask him some questions. So, what are you running for?
I am running for the position of City Treasurer for the City of Alliance.
And what does the City Treasurer do?
The City Treasurer works closely with the auditor to make sure that the money brought in through tax revenue is invested responsibly and held appropriately so that money is there for city functions.
And what do you enjoy most about your job right now?
Well, currently I'm on City Council. I enjoy working on the Finance Committee with the auditor currently and making sure that decisions are made for everybody in the city that benefits everybody.
What are you looking forward most with being the treasurer?
I am looking forward to helping the auditor maintain that tax revenue and grow the amount of savings that the city has so that it can put to use for projects.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, who am I here with today?
My name is Susie Dennis.
What do you do as a school board member?
As a school board member, I see myself as a community liaison. So I am someone who can connect parents with our school district, keeping the lines of communication open as well so that parents feel like they are being listened to and making the best decision for the students of Alliance City Schools as I can.
Why is that important for our community?
Again, the communication piece. I think we really need to be focusing on what's happening in our community, again, so that we can better prepare our students to go out into our community as adults.
What is your favorite, or what do you enjoy most about your job?
Like Elaine stated, I love going out to the buildings as a retired teacher in the Alliance District. As a graduate of Alliance High School, I love the community and I love how involved our schools are. And it gives me great pride. It gives me pleasure to go and see what our teachers are doing in the classrooms and what types of activities our students are involved in.
Were you involved in any activities yourself when you were in Alliance?
In Alliance, yes. I was a cheerleader all 4 years of high school. I was in the band too, but then later on.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
We will hear from our current Canton Mayor, Thomas Bernery.
Well, good evening, everyone. I am your current mayor, and I will be your current mayor for about another 80 days. Because I am retiring on December 31. So I've had a great 8 years as being mayor of Canton. We've had a very, very close relationship with all of our neighborhood associations for that entire period of time. Before I get going a little bit, I just want to say special thanks, of course, to Stark Community Foundation and to Amy and to Mark Samolzik and to the entire board and so forth for their support of our neighborhoods. and to Community Building Partnership and Daniel and Maureen for all of the work that they do in our neighborhoods. I want to thank our city council members that are here tonight for all of the funding that they give to various programs and things that we put into the neighborhoods. I want to thank all of the candidates for being here tonight. But most of all, I'm here because I want to thank all of you, all of our neighbors for being here tonight. What we need to have a viable, loving, caring city, it all starts, it all starts with the neighbors. It's, you are the heart and soul, and we always say that. You are the heart and soul of the community. And we love all of you in particular for working hard for your neighborhood associations and for being here and taking the time to do that. Again, as we always say, and used to love to say, by the way, you don't have to move to live in a better neighborhood. So again, and that is because of all of you, and we have to continue to strive. We in the city of Canton, again, it's the mayor's office and it's a bunch of other offices, our code enforcement and litter enforcement and police and fire and street and so forth. We really work very, very hard along with our city council members to work with our neighbors. I've had for the last 8 years what we call the Mayor's Neighborhood Commission. We have 6 different neighborhoods that are represented on it. We meet every 2 months and talk about a different topic of interest. It's really, really important. Code enforcement is so very, very important. I'm sure all of you know that. Zoning enforcement and cleanups and things like that. We have litter cleanups that we can help you with. We have many things we want to help you with. Code enforcement, we have probably do 15,000 plus inspections in the course of the year, and we hope that that helps you. Sometimes you can be the recipient of one of those inspections and you're not so happy, but the purpose of those inspections are to make all of the neighborhoods look better and to take care of those properties. Only 1 or 2 properties, as you know, on a street can just pull the whole neighborhood down, and 1 or 2 properties on the street that we bring up and make it look nice and so forth can also change it and change the momentum in the other direction. We work closely with Habitat. For everyone in the southeast section, the incredible Compton Learning Center playground that they opened this year is just spectacular. They're doing about a $3.5 million housing project. We have projects going again with Canton for All People in the northwest section. We're just trying to work on anything and everything to help our neighbors and to help our neighborhoods. So I'm just here tonight. Again, I've attended this for 8 years running, other than probably the COVID year or 2 that we may not have met. We're kind of in a new and different format than what we used to have. But the Community Building Partnership and Start Community Foundation is reaching out. It used to be Canton-centric type of a thing, and now it's reaching out to and creating the same neighborhood organizations in Massillon and in Alliance. So I think that part of this tonight is that we will hear a little bit from the Massillon mayor and the Alliance mayor. I would just give you one word of advice: pay little attention to the Massillon mayor in particular, particularly if she's wearing orange, because we've got the game coming up. So remember all of that. She gets on it. Give her a go punch. Yes, beat Massillon. Anyways, I thank you all for a great 8 years. I thank you for your commitment, and I will continue to see all of you around, because I am going no place other than to go home for as long as my wife will tolerate me and find out what she does all day. Thanks, everybody. We love you.
Hi, I'm 𝐀𝐿 Waite, and I'm here with Andy Grove and Sue Grove to ask some questions. Could I ask you what brings you here tonight?
Well, the group here the Daniel Preacher come candidate night. It's a special candidate night and the neighborhood gathering that they put together. They've done this before COVID. They did the same type of thing, and it's nice for the citizens to come out to get exposure to the candidates, and they can, as they go from booth to booth, they can get the ideas and what they stand for and what they plan on doing. So it's a good thing. It's good exposure.
What are you looking forward to most with being the mayor?
It's economic development is big, and economic development has been very good for the city of Alliance. And with that, we've like with the Myers store that's coming up, and the good thing about Myers is they attract other business. People want to be around Myers because they're always such a busy business. So we've got other companies that are interested to come, and half of the mall's still there. It hasn't been filled yet. So just knowing Myers, we've got some good things coming in there to finish up. We've got the 𝐀𝐛𝐨𝐮𝐭 business coming in. They're starting to demo the building on State Street there, and they're working on that. And we also been doing a lot out at our industrial park. We've got the IML plastic company is there, and they broke ground, and they're going to have between 80 to 100 new employee jobs there. The one lot that we have left, we have another company that's interested, and it's between us and another city in Kentucky. So we're hoping we get it, because that's going to be real big for Alliance. It means 400 jobs, good paying jobs, and great benefits. And that's the whole idea with economic development. It also means additional revenue income for the city, and which means no paying or no tax increases for the citizens of Alliance. So that's what makes it even better. And it also means population growth, because as these companies come in, they also have to have a place to live. So real estate, it all trickles down. We'll have to build more homes to house, because Myers, we have between 300 and 400 for Myers, plus the other 4 stores that are coming in next to it, those businesses. And then if we get to 400, and we have the IML for another 80 to 120. So we've got a lot of new residents coming into the city here within the next year. So a year to 2 years at most. So the City of Alliance has not had population growth in 63 years, and that's important. And now we stand a very good chance to make it happen. So we're real excited. It's all about economic growth.
That's amazing. Could I ask you, how do you feel going on this journey with him?
Wow. Well, my husband and I have been married 54 years, so we've been on a journey already. And it's just very exciting for the two of us to be able to make a difference, continue. We both are involved in the community already, but this just takes it another step higher, that we can even do more and have more opportunity to help the citizens of Alliance. So I'm happy to be by his side. It's great.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, who am I here with?
Elaine Dunlap.
All right. What do you do as a school board member?
As a school board member, I hire the superintendent and the treasurer as part of the school board. We're a team. There's 5 of us, all right? And as a school board member, we also set policies for the district, safety, teaching, and learning, and any other things that we need to cover to make sure that the kids are in a safe environment and learning environment.
Okay. Why is that important for our community?
Well, it's important to your community because when people move into a community, one of the first questions they want to know is what's the school district like? And so that's really important that we make sure that our kids are coming in a safe environment, that it's a learning environment, and that the community is okay with that. And that's the nice thing about having a school board, because we're out and about and they can communicate to us any concerns they have, positive or negative.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
The most thing I enjoy about my job is being out and about in the school buildings. And we love it when schools invite us to work at their festivals or to participate in a program they're having, attending the programs they have, band or orchestra, sporting events, things like that, so that we're out among the public, not only for the parents, but for the students as well.
All right. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Before I thank the associations, I do want to wish Mayor Tom Burnaby a wonderful retirement. He's retiring December 31st this year, and he's done a wonderful job in Canton. So let's give Tom a round of applause. And I do have my City of Champions pin on. I want to thank the Stark County Neighborhood Partnership Program in conjunction with the Stark Community Foundation, the Community Building Partnership of Stark County, and Stark County Neighborhood Associations for putting together this program here in Massillon and the programs in Canton and Alliance. This event is called the Celebration of Neighborhoods, and we should celebrate our neighborhoods more than we do. They do a lot of wonderful work. I know we just did a walkabout in 2 of our neighborhood association areas, and it is wonderful to hear firsthand and see firsthand what our neighbors are experiencing. So we went with Wellman, and then we also went with, where is she? Walnut Hills, Diana Patches. There she is back there. Diana has been trying to retire from her job forever, and she just keeps coming back. So we do appreciate all your work, and also Charm is here tonight. We appreciate all the work that you do. Without our neighborhood associations, we don't have eyes and ears in our neighborhoods. And we need those eyes and ears in our communities so that when there is an issue, they can call it in to city officials. And it's wonderful to partner with each one of you. We have programs that we set up for our neighborhood associations to help them with issues in their communities, such as our sidewalk program, our exterior renovation grant program. We've done demolitions in neighborhoods, and then that frees up lots so that you can purchase contiguous, if you're contiguous to that lot, you can purchase that program. The county is about $131, but we do have a program here in the city, which is about $1,000. So we always refer you to the county to purchase those properties that are contiguous once we've torn something down. We also work with you on code enforcement issues, and not everybody lives like everybody else. And sometimes that's very difficult. And so sometimes we have mental health issues. We have maybe an adult that has cancer that lives alone and cannot own the property. So there are reasons why that we have to work with the neighbors that may be beside you having some issues. And we do that with care, empathy, and compassion. We also have animal control, and our police and fire departments work hand in hand with our neighborhoods to help you as well. And they do a fabulous job, and you feel very safe when they arrive. So you can see how the partnerships benefit not only the city, but also our neighborhoods. And that's really important to the Massillon community. With that, I just want to say we have great programs. We also have emergency programs. So if you have a roof, hot water tank, things like that you need help on. Bev Lewis was here earlier tonight. She's our housing director, and she helps with that immediately. She is on it, and she's helping you get your hot water tank replaced or your roof patched or repaired. We also have full rehabilitations and part rehabilitations. And we also have first-year down payment assistance as well for first-time home buyers. So there's a lot of programs within the city that you may not know about. They're here. Bev Lewis and Sam Walters both do a fabulous job with that. So if you need some help, if your neighbor needs some help, please be sure to reach out. So thank you again for putting this program together tonight, and for all the candidates and members of council for being here. Everybody has a role in the city. When you're elected, when you have a neighborhood association, we all have roles, and we all need to work together. Thank you.
Hi, I'm 𝐀𝐿, and I'm here with the Liberty Mirror Image Neighborhood Association. What does your group do?
Well, our group is here to help young kids, and we try to teach them the values of everything that is around them. But basically, we deal with the Rocky Garden. That's our garden that we have on Webb, and we have volunteers. The children come and they help us prepare the garden. They help us keep it plant, and they help us keep it in order. They cut the grass and everything. So that is our major purpose, and we have cleanups and everything.
Why do you feel this is important to your community?
So we can teach our children how to better benefit from nature and the things around us.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
I like working with kids. I like teaching them things that they, at this point in time, having a garden or something like that is nostalgia for them, for us. But for them, it would be something that is exciting once they learn about it. It's more of a challenge to them, and they end up loving it, and I do too.
And what do you enjoy most about it?
The kids, I love the kids. Just being around them, giving them some help. They help me.
That's amazing. Thank you for your guys' time. Hi, I'm 𝐀𝐿, and I'm here with the Maple Beach Neighborhood Association to ask some questions. What does your association do?
We build better neighborhoods, and what we do is we sponsor picnics, we sponsor neighborhood cleanups to help clean up our neighborhood.
Why do you think this is important for our community?
It is very important for our community because what it do is it get your neighbors involved, and it make the community a lot safer than than just have trash and everything laying around. So we clean up, and we motivate people to do other things, like plant flowers and to mow the lawns and stuff like that. So what we want to do is make our neighborhood shine.
What would you say is your favorite part of your job?
Well, I encourage people to take pride in their neighborhood. Like a lot of people, they don't care about, having trash on the porch or trash in the yard. But once you motivate them, once they see that, like things look nice, and then your neighbor, they fix their place up, and then they'll start fixing their stuff up, and it just looks good, and the whole neighborhood is a lot safer and cleaner for children to live and play.
Can I ask you what brought you here tonight?
Well, I'm a part of the Neighborhood Partnership Association, and I just love connecting with people, and I wanted to make sure that people help get the word out, that people know about the programs and stuff that we offer.
That's amazing. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay, up next, we're going to hear from Alliance Mayor Andy Grove.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I feel like I want to sing. I don't know. You get a mic and you feel like this is my chance. No, thank you very much. And thanks to Daniel Preacher and the Commons for holding this celebration of neighborhoods and Meet the Candidate Night. It's very nice of you to put this all together in such a special place. And basically what you see here tonight is a dedication of people who make our city the wonderful town that it is. The Alliance Ventures do so much for our city. We're so blessed to have Gerard, Philip Mastroianni, Doug Swartz to do the fine things and get involved and make things happen as you see here. And of course also the Alliance Chamber, Rick Baxter, the president, and the University of Mount Union, President Greg King, are all involved to make Alliance such a better place to live and work and raise a family. And of course our own in the city, our Alliance Planning and Development, Joe Mazzola, plays a big part in the development of new plans, new projects here in the city. So we're thankful for Joe. And of course this Commons, if you haven't been through it, get around and really see what they've done here to turn a former school into a wonderful receiving area for the local residents here and for the residents throughout in the city. And also tonight we have, of course, all the Democrat and Republican candidates representing their positions in their different areas of town. And so we welcome them here too, and their dedication and the work that they give the city is unmatched. And one of the things this year, and it's one of the first in city, the election, that the candidates, there hasn't been anybody as contested, is the thing. And it's a first. It's never happened, no, except the treasurer. And that's different. But what we want to do, and we felt just because of the lack of competition And we shouldn't change or lessen any of our plans that we do, and want to really work hard. And we want to show the citizens that we earn it. This isn't given to us. It's earned. So it doesn't matter how many people are out there running as contestants. Still, we want to earn the positions that we have. And I think that plays a big part, and it shows what type of character that we have. And as I say, we have to remember it's not a given. We have to earn. Now, after the election's over, politics stop and policies begin. And that's one of the putting together real solutions that make a difference in people's lives. And I'm fortunate because Mayor Andrew Andy, he retired early, so that gave me 5 months before I take office in January to really dig in and start after different projects that were still pending and different budgets and events that were planned in 23. We want to finish them out and go into 24 on a good fiscal response and completing the project so we can start fresh in January. And one of the big areas around our town, and not just our town, but every town, is the blight and illegal dumping issues that have been taken Alliance greatly, and a lot of other towns. And when I go to some of the different mayor meetings and the things in discussion, that comes up all the time. So we're hitting it, and we're hitting it hard. And we have new inspectors out, and we're upgrading our policies and the penalties that go along with it. And we're going to put an end to that. We've had, for the last 3 years, the city's been able to, and we've had the proper funding, to take down 166 homes in Alliance. And I just signed paperwork for another 10 to come down by the end of this fiscal year. And we're looking to take down 24 next year. And that should clear us up. But as you keep taking down, and of course, Randy Flint, who's our health commissioner, he's the one who takes the lead on this to go out and inspect, and he decides which ones are the worst and which ones come down. So I'm sure there'll be other ones on that. But the nice thing that you see as you come through town, I don't care which corridor that you come through, there's always a blight issue. I don't care if it's up on south of Union or north side of Union or east or west side of town. And what you see now when you go up and down the streets, you see a lot of green space. And that's nice, because when they do the green space, of course, the neighbors that live there, they have a choice to purchase that land next to them and can expand and do a new building and add on to their home sites. And when you see that these houses come down, all of a sudden you see people painting, updating, getting new windows or new roofing. It just all falls together by taking one sore spot down. So the illegal blight and illegal dumping is one of the key areas that we're working on. Now, the foundation of my plan Mayor's plan of operation for my term is economic development and growth in the City of Alliance. We have a very strong corporate base here in Alliance, and also small businesses, a total of 72 total, our corporate base and small businesses together. That's a lot for a city our size. And our industrial park now, we're down to one. We have one property left. The new IML plastic company has just broken ground, and that's going to be another 80 to 120 jobs when that's completed next year at this time. But we've got one property left, and it's between us, a big company, a big opportunity for the city, and it's between us and a city down in Kentucky. And so we're really hoping, and again, all the economic development leaders of the community have put a lot of time in, both in Stark County, not just in Alliance, to get that company to come to Alliance. And so with it'll bring another 400 opportunities here in Alliance, and they're going to be high-end, $75,000 to $150,000 a year pay positions there. So that's a big issue that we've been working on, and we continue to follow up with them. And so we should be getting an answer pretty soon on that. And of course, with that, we want to tie in with Mount Union College. And after the students graduate, of course, they move out. They have to go find in their line of work where they go. Alliance doesn't always have what they're looking for. So we want to retain. That's one of the goals that we have, is to retain those students that stay here. So we're working with President Greg King on that. He's very, very supportive of the city, and we're constantly meeting and getting together with all the corporate leaders of the city and President Greg at Mountain Union College, and we're putting together a lot of good thoughts and ideas for our city. But when economic development starts, all of a sudden you get that municipal income tax grows, you get new money coming into the city, and what that means is new money means less taxes that our citizens have to pay here in Alliance. So that's definitely one of the goals we want to make, but it also means new jobs, better pay, better benefits, and a better way of life here in Alliance as well. But another thing it creates is population. Alliance has not had a population growth in 63 years. And that's a long time. And now we've got a great opportunity here to really get population growth here. It's so important because when you bring in jobs like that, and Myers, by the way, too, that's another 325 new jobs in town. So just between those three companies there, we can get over 700 to 800 new jobs in the city. And what that also brings is, gee, they need a place to live, don't they? Then real estate starts to improve, and and of course we hope that they stay here in Alliance. And with that, there's a lot of additional. Of course, they got to shop, they got to entertain, they got to buy new cars. The kids go to school, and so right now we're looking at a tax abatement. Alliance does not have a tax abatement on real estate. We have it for corporations. We don't have it for real estate, and so we're working on that now. We hope. We met with Marlington School District, because a lot of the land that we do have. It's in the Marlington School District area there, but we do have other properties here in Alliance as well. So we hope that'll give the builders a good shot in the arm to help with the tax abatements. It works well with the corporations. Also in Alliance, with not only Myers, we've got Raising Cane Chicken, we got Harbor Freight, IML Plastics, Stark Fresh Grocery downstairs. If you haven't been there, you got to go see it. The ribbon cutting was 2 days ago, and it was just amazing. We actually, when we were outside, the first thing the manager said, he said, if any of you want to shop right now, half of you can come in, because the other half will have to wait outside because we don't have enough room. It's going to be so busy. So that's nice. It's great for the community. It's great for the area. And again, the Alliance Ventures and the Mastriannis and Doug Swartz, they're right on it. They're just giving what the community needs. They need that grocery chain operation here on North Side. And not only that, it's a start. It's not the end yet. It's a start to have that in the community. And I know when in my day, we had Persky's downtown, we had Kroger's downtown, and and they were large grocery facilities back in the 60s and 70s. But things have changed, and everything moved up to State Street. We've got 8 grocery outlets up on State Street with the new Myers going in. We got to get it. It is a food desert down here, and we're gonna get at that. Also, of course, with that, we did $5-6 million in infrastructure on road repairs. We're going to do another $4.5 million next year. So the city will have around $10 million in road repairs and new roads here in Alliance. So that's exciting. The city's never done that. But there's a lot of catch up to do, and we have the funds to do it. Again, new businesses come in. We got new money coming in. We can do new and better things for the city here. And of course, with that, our fire department, our health department, our police department, they're the best. We have Chief Griffith is retiring here by the end of the year, and Captain X was decided through our civil service that he's the next police chief. We met Mike Dreger, our safety service director, and me. We met with them today, and they're just heads above anywhere in any of Stark County, we feel, because we have the best training program. Our training program, which I sent out letters to the governor for their new budgets they're working on, and our state representatives to getting grant funds so we can increase the size of our training, because we've got other cities come from all around Ohio and Western Pennsylvania to train to our police facility. So we want to expand on that this coming year here. So all in all, again, Alliance, good things are happening. This is a good time to be in Alliance, because you're going to see a lot of new differences, which you probably have, but you see it on State Street, you see it on Union, but we want to see it throughout the city. We've got 6 other spots down on North Side that we could have corporate areas that we can expand to. And one of the areas where the city's really short on is warehouses. And if we had another 4 or 5 areas we could build warehouses, they'd be sold tomorrow. So that's how much other companies and businesses, they need storage. So we're looking at that too, to take the place of some of these areas and Blythe conditions to where we can do that type of thing. All in all, our and fellow candidates that are here tonight, and we have our council meeting coming up this Monday. And with that, our pledge is, whether we are elected or hired in our positions, we all take an oath to serve the citizens of Alliance, to serve as a noble and honorable profession. Each one of us is responsible to set an example of what city government means and the services that it provides. We all must wear the badge of honor for our town. We have to remember this. And this is what Alliance is all about. I promise you, you're going to see good things. And don't hesitate at any time. Come down to City Hall, give me a call. Sue will give you the number over there, and you'll call me directly, and I'll take care of any situation you have. Or we've got a team there, and I promise you we'll take care of anything you need. God bless, and take care. Thank you.